Hello, all. We're here for the weekly live reading. Hi, Aubrey. How are you doing today? Hello. Beautiful soul. Do you remember that Jesse McCartney song? Hello, guys. Do not forget to drop a like. All right, Capricorn, in with the win. Hi, Natasha. How are you doing? It's a great song. They don't make music like that anymore. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, while you're here. Hello. I'm going to let it fill up a little bit. We have Capricorn coming up first. And one. All right, Virgo. Yeah, great. So we're going to do earth signs first and then water. We'll do the earth sign start and then we'll do water signs starting with Pisces. All right. So let's see what we got going on for our Capricorns. Let's see, Capricorns. Good energies. Hi, guys. Don't forget to drop a like while you're here. And one. Hello, Shannon. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Nope, haven't done Pisces yet. All right, so the underlying energy we do have is the Page of Swords. All right, Capricorn. So you possibly could be looking back on something. You could be spying. Somebody could be spying on you, but somebody's trying to gather more information about a situation. All right, possibly over something that they've had regret over with this Five of Cups here, something that causes a lot of sorrow, something that there's no movement and a really defensive energy over. All right, so somebody could certainly be like looking back at an ex, or that type of energy here, looking back on a new job, seeing if that position was filled yet, that type of energy. Okay, so we have the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. All right, so a lot of earth energy here, right, Capricorn? So it's great for you. So we have the Emperor starting off here. And this is Aries, Taurus energy. But basically it's somebody who's stepping on their throne, patriarch, perhaps marriage here. Perhaps you could be wanting to work out a situation that has been stagnant and caused a lot of regret, Capricorn. Something that you want to come back and build a foundation to work towards a common goal with this Three of Pentacles here, to reach the Ten of Pentacles, which is overall just happiness and that family, familia. I got all those cards before. Yeah, so it's like happiness and marriage, you know. So it seems like a proposal could come in, or somebody that, not necessarily a proposal, but somebody that you want to spend time with. You could be trying to actively work towards that and be like, look, I'm serious this time. I really want to work through it, and, you know, go through that motion right there. All right. So that is what I got for you, Capricorns. Hopefully that resonated. But yeah, just really gathering information, you know. But overall, really good energy, a lot of mature energy, commitment is going to be coming on. That's where you guys thrive. Resource, abundance, happiness. So I do see you guys working something out, you know, something that has been stagnant and caused a lot of regret in the past. All right. So now we are going on to Virgo. Guys, welcome to the chat. Do not forget to drop a like, please. See what's going on with our Virgos for next week. Excuse me. Let's see what's going on for our Virgos for next week. Virgos. And one. All right, Virgos. Hey, Virgo moon. Hey. Is he stalking? Is it stalking season for Geminis? Let's see. Hi, T. Good seeing you. All right, Virgo. So let's see what's going on for you. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So awesome energy. This is your energy here, moving slower, moving towards something, perhaps even rebuilding. All right, rebuilding and repairing, putting in the work to make sure that you lay that foundation after the structure has happened, particularly with something that causes a love connection, possibly with a Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini. Yeah. All right, Virgo. Interesting shiz. All right. Sorry, Virgo. This is a little bit in depth. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate it. All right, Virgos. So something, someone, all right, something that you broke away from in the past is going to be making a return. Something that you were singing from, something that you were single from, or built your own abundance here with this Nine of Pentacles. It's starting over again. It's kind of resurrecting. So after something shattered, perhaps a breakup, but there seems to be a return with a new love. Okay, and this is something that has been in the undercurrents for a long time. This has been secret, but some secret's going to be coming out that somebody really wants to rebuild with you. And somebody wants to balance out this Justice card here. All right, in the middle, could be connecting with a Libra. Oh, thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much. Wow. So, yeah, but there is a lot of love here, but there's a lot of secrets, Virgo, and perhaps that's why you had to break away from the situation in the past. But I do see there being an opportunity to reconcile. Now, if you're going to do that or not, I'm not sure, Virgo. That decision is on you. But there is a love here. There certainly is a love to make a decision to see if you're going to, fill up your cup with somebody else, or if you're going to reconcile with something, older than that. And then we have the Ace of Wands, so a new beginning twice. Okay, so something from the past I'm sensing, Virgo, particularly with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. I did hear Leo first, but that you had a lot of love for. After you moved away from the situation, it's going to be bringing its way back, and you're going to have to make a decision as to if you're going to continue with it or if you're going to just move on, okay? All right. So that is what I got going for you, Virgos. So I'm just going to complete out the Earth Mafia tribe, all right? And we're going to move into our Taurus reading, okay? Good news, finally. Mary, what's your sign? Yeah, healing seed of love. Yeah, not happening. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Some of you guys are like, absolutely not. But there is a decision, to reconcile. And Taurus. All right, so let's see what's going on with our Taurus. Double Virgo, Leo rising. All right, awesome, Mary. My mom's Virgo. I love me some Virgos. All right, it says, I'm sorry. This is for Taurus. Wow, resonated the sun. So the sun is how you feel and the moon is how you act. The sun is how it's flipped. It's more so the moon is how you feel and the sun is how you go about acting on those feelings. All right. So the moon sign, and this is to Shannon. Sorry, this is a little bit of a tangent, but I always try to take an opportunity to teach because I love it. So like the thing about your sun sign, that is how you go about getting the things that you want. These are the gifts that you were bestowed upon you in this lifetime in order to achieve what you want. Your moon sign has to deal with your emotional needs, if that makes sense. So it's who you are at night when no one is around. How do you emotionally comfort yourself? Can you emotionally comfort yourself? Are you a Cancer moon? Do you experience a lot of emotions? Because if you're a Gemini with a Cancer moon, that looks very different from a Gemini with a Sagittarius moon. All right. So it's that type of energy. Your moon sign is your emotional needs, and your sun sign is kind of like more so your wants. Okay. So that's a way to think about it. All right. So now we're on Taurus. All right. But I did want to answer that question. So Taurus, we have the King of Swords as your underlying energy. Could be connecting with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, communicating not necessarily your feeling, but your thoughts about something. You could be receiving some clarity, or cutting people off. Okay, but this is about having a conversation could be distancing yourself, be cold and aloof, all right, in an existing relationship, guys. No problem, T. Always, if you have questions and I see them, then I'll try to answer them because I actually really like doing that, okay? Wow, Taurus. Okay, so it seems like with the underlying energy being the King of Swords, somebody has taken a step from a relationship and tried to look at it objectively, right? Excuse me. And there's a want to expand or grow, all right? And if this isn't a relationship, this could be in your... Excuse me, so sorry. If this isn't a relationship and this is in your business field, you're trying to take your emotions out of something so you can make sure that it expands and grows with this Empress card here, all right? So you're trying to see growth, fertility. You're fertile with ideas and you're willing to put in those work. With this Seven of Pentacles, you're willing to pay attention to those details. Make sure that your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. You're putting all that you possibly can into this work or this relationship to rebuild it, and you're taking your emotions out of it. You're just strictly going by what you want, and you're laying those ground foundation. We have the Six of Pentacles here, which means balance and equality, charity. All right, we have the Libra scale, so it is going to balance out. All right, so a lot of logical energy about getting your material gains, making sure that these ideas, this passion, all right, this fire energy here that we have with the Empress, making sure that it's able to expand and grow. All right, and if this has to do with the relationship, you could be putting work into the relationship, and perhaps some of you could be finding out that you're pregnant, or, you know, just sorry, I'm Taurus. I have a Taurus friend, you know, she might be pregnant, so that's funny. But yeah, some of you guys could certainly be finding out that you're pregnant, perhaps by an air sign, which is literally her. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to tell her to watch this. But yeah, and it's gonna make you put work into the existing relationship, but it does balance out and work out in the end, possibly resulting in some type of marriage or legal contract, you know, of some sort. It could even be like child support or what have you. All right, so that is what I got for you, Taurus. Now we are moving on into our Pisces reading. All right. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone, guys. Please don't forget to drop a like when you're here. Wow, lots of, oh my gosh. Lonely, yay. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Yeah, here we are, coming strong. I'm so ready, and I feel bad for any Aquarius, but I'm so ready for Aquarius season to be over, for Pisces season. Yo, I'm looking forward to Pisces season, bro. I'm a fishing with a mission. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles that just try to peep out. And, you know, that's just really causing for independence, causing for having your own, making sure that you're building your own, you're comfortable in your own space. You know, you're comfortable in your own company. You're starting to receive rewards for your hard work. And you've done it all by yourself, and you're feasting all by yourself. It's up to you, Pisces, as if you're going to share that, right? It's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, we have the Magician that just flipped out too. So the power of manifestation and creating is so big in this next week. So make sure that you're planning, writing those goals down, Pisces, making sure that they're not just swimming away off in your head and in your imagination, making sure that you're putting them into something concrete with that wish fulfillment here, all right? Oh, right. Anton's, I'm sorry if I'm saying this incorrectly, but Antazi, I'm sorry, but it says a Pisces Aquarius is a good match. I do private readings. I said do. I do, in fact, do private readings. You can find that information. You can email me at chaostarot@gmail.com for that. And that's for anybody, not just for the specific person. And I'll go into that. Is an Aquarius a good match? I'll go into that. Maybe I'll do a series about that. Would you guys like to see that? Like if I did like a series, it's like, is this a good match? Are these two people a good match? All right. Anyways, so Pisces, we had the the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, and this is our energy. So it could be stopping to wait and observe this next week. All right. People could be taking a step back. Thank you, T. Victory, reemergence with the Six of Wands here. Moving to the Four of Swords. And then we have the Page of Swords, all right? So Pisces, it seems like a lot of us are going to be laying low this week, and because of the absence, people are going to be really looking for us and spying on us and seeing what the fuck we're up to. All right, they really want to know about our radar. But it seems like Pisces are going to be taking some time for themselves to observe. I think that they want to hone in on the energies that are coming in, making sure that they're receiving all that they possibly can. Thank you so much, Natasha. But like all that they possibly can from their environment to know how to move forward in this next cycle of their life. So some Pisces could be having an influx. I think a lot of you could be experiencing a lot of emotions, but they're not your emotions. You're just trying to detach so you're not experiencing other people's anxieties, because for the most part, Pisces, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You're feeling really, awesome. And so when people are not feeling as awesome as you are, it kind of brings you down. So a lot of you guys could just be staying still, laying back, just watching from the sidelines, cheering on those who need to be cheered on, but you're really just minding your own business, sticking to yourself. But it is going to cause people to try to seek out information about you and your whereabouts. All right, so be mindful of that on your social media. You could be finding like a fake account. Somebody could be trying to whatever, but you're really just chilling and focusing on yourself. I don't see anything wrong with that. All right, so that's what I got for you, Pisces. So, pretty low key next week, but, you're still receiving that attention. You're still walking towards victory. You're still shining, right? But you're just laying low this last week of February, waiting for that check to deposit on the first, Pisces. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that is what we got. To answer your question, do I believe Pisces and Aquarius is a good mix? Very, very, very quickly. All right. I'm going to say it's a difficult mix. I think that Pisces and Aquarius get along a lot at first, but the emotional needs of a Pisces can be too much for an Aquarius to want to deal with and interact with, because Aquarius are notoriously the most aloof and detached sign, and we are dealing with the most sensitive sign of the zodiac. It makes it a bit difficult to have some of those communications because they might not understand what you mean from a logical perspective. It's hard to argue your emotions with somebody who's just purely thinking in logic. And so if you can work out the kinks in those communications issue and the fundamental difference, I think Aquarius and Pisces can have a lot of fun. But you're dealing with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You're dealing with a fixed sign, and Aquarius won't move and adapt. So a Pisces can certainly lose themselves in a relationship with an Aquarius, because Aquarius can be so dogmatic and Pisces can be so go with the flow that they end up losing themselves and not being heard in the relationship. So that's really what I have to say about that. So that's what I got about that random question. So hopefully that gave you some insights. And now we're going to move. Let's do Cancer. All right, we'll do Cancers. And we'll finish out the water signs. Cancer. And one. All right, so that's it for our Cancers. Hey guys, don't forget to drop a like while you're here. So happy to see you guys. All right, we're gonna do Cancer right now. All right, Cancer. Wow, so we have the Sun and the Six of Wands. So victory, reemerging, happiness, excitement here. Really, really stellar energy for this next week. So you guys could be receiving some good news about something that had conflict in the past. You could be receiving, oh, wow, the Ten of Cups. Really, really awesome week for you guys, Cancer. Oh, Cancer rising right here. So seems like it's going to be full of some happiness, smiles, laughter, joy. Could be surrounded by children. Something perhaps could return that you've invested a lot of time into. You could start seeing the fruits of your labor, Cancer. And one. All right. Let's see what's going on with our Cancers. All right, Cancer. So the underlying energy we do have is the Seven of Wands. So this is a call for courage or just being defensive, being protective of yourself. All right. Making sure that you're not letting your guard down. Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, happiness, happiness, happiness. The Tower. And then we have the Four of Wands. So there could be a sudden upheaval, perhaps on the home front, or you're courageous. But I'm thinking that somebody, for some of you Cancers, you guys meet someone out of nowhere. Something kind of comes out of nowhere that makes you really happy. I'm getting a really positive energy from this, but you're defensive against this evolution and this change that's going to happen. Some of you guys are about to merge. Oof, this is really dramatic, Cancer, and I don't know where this is coming from, but some of you guys are really about to merge spiritually with another being, perhaps even, you know, creating life of some sorts, but it seems like you're fighting against it because you're aware that this is one of those things that if you commit to this, then you'll be different, right? No problem, Selena. Hello, I did not do Gems yet. I have not done Geminis. After this, I'm going to do Scorpio, and then I'll do Geminis first thing, okay? All right. I'm sorry. Let me see. Why is this Tower card here for Cancers, please, for this week? One. All right. Yeah, you get your wish fulfillment. Yeah, it's a really happy Tower moment. This is a really sudden explosion of just happiness. Somebody comes into your life that really kind of knocks you off your socks, or an opportunity, okay? This doesn't have to be love. I'm sorry to keep it guard towards that. But this is an opportunity that could be coming in that could really lead to marriage, all right, in the long run. Or not, maybe not even necessarily marriage, but just really a time for happiness and celebration. It could be a great date, particularly with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo, or just something, a really nice affair that just kind of knocks your boots off. And it gives you a sense of stability, all right? So that's really awesome for you, Cancers. That's what I got. Now we're going to do Scorpio real quick. Close out the water yang. Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. So we possibly do have a conflict. All right, ego. Somebody could certainly be pushing their agenda and refusing to see anybody else's side of the matter, all right, which is causing a lot of friction. This is definitely an ego thing. If this has to deal with work or a friendship or somebody's trying to establish their dominance, all this masculine energy, all this fire energy. So this definitely, for some of you, a dick swinging contest. Sorry for about that language, but that does seem to be an energy that's coming in, Scorpio, where somebody is trying to establish dominance in a situation, a lot of passions, okay? And it's causing a lot of friction, but you could possibly be stepping out of this conflict, putting a rest to it, or you could be finding out about some type of betrayal. Somebody possibly cheats in order to win. But don't worry about that, Scorpio. You are the kings and the queens of the comeback, right? Hello, Art. All right. Hey guys, 17 for 17. Don't forget to drop a like. All right, Scorpio. So look, we have the Ace of Cups as the underlying energy, followed by the Page of Cups. All right. So there could be love coming in. There's a newness, all right, to the way that you view things, to the way that you're seeing things, the way that you want things to happen, right? But we have the Nine of Swords here, to the Justice card, and then closing out with the Four of Wands. So it leads to happiness, but there's a lot of anxiety. Perhaps you're in a relationship right now, or you're engaged in some activities right now that are, for whatever reason, causing you a lot of anxiety because there's a lot of tension and friction. Again, all right, it could have had to deal with infidelity with that Wands, but just mostly establishing dominance. Perhaps you're going through that power struggle phase within a relationship. But once you guys learn how to communicate with one another, Scorpio, and you do it effectively, and you get out of your head about certain things, you will be moving into a way more balanced situation that could possibly lead to a very happy outcome, or just a nice long moment of joy, all right, within the relationship and within yourself. All right. So I do see whatever an apology that's going to be coming in. Yes, there's a lot of friction. Yes, it could be a shit show, but whatever it is that you're going through that's causing you kind of some sleepless nights and anxieties, you're going to be closing out that cycle and stepping into a much happier cycle So whatever conflict, it seems like it's going to be resolved or starting to be resolved this week. Oh yeah, and then look at the bottom of the deck. We have the 5 of Wands going to the 6 of Pentacles, which is advancing and, you know, causing balance. So you can put that to rest, Scorpio. And I know that was y'all's monthly too, was about conflict. So it seems like a lot of that stuff's coming to a head and also coming to a rest. All right. So that is all we got for our water signs. So now we're going to move into air signs, starting with Gemini. All right. So let's do it. Geminis. Nope. Here we go with the Geminis. We're starting right now. See what's going on with Geminis. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to drop a like. I haven't done the Gemini. I haven't posted it yet. I've done it. I just haven't posted it yet. I'm going to be posting all of these videos within the next couple of days. I have the Earth energy to do, and then I've completed all of them, and I'm going to be uploading them. All right. So that is what I got for you. So be on the lookout. All right, Gemini. So right off the rip, somebody needs to hear there is a third party situation that is going to be ending. Somebody has infidelity or cheating. All right. Or you could be receiving reconciliation from a traumatic experience that did involve some type of betrayal. All right. No problem. All right. Yeah. And somebody's definitely defensive and guarded against this energy. There could have been a lot of back and forth, Geminis. All right. So let's see what's going on. One for Gemini. Yeah, it could have to deal with some self-doubt. Yeah, a lot of regret, Geminis. What's going on? Let's see. What's going on with y'all? Okay. Yeah, because I was just like that. The 5 of Cups tried to appear. Just a lot of heavy sorrow. The eight of Swords. So a lot of anxiety, all right? But the underlying energy that we have is the King of Cups. You know, followed by the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Page of Pentacles. So you could, followed by the Lovers, Gemini. So there seems to be a message or an offer that could be coming in for you about stability that has to deal with love connection. Could be coming from a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or just somebody who's very intuitive, emotional, artistic, you know, but it seems like somebody wants to establish something more long-term, and there's going to have to be a decision made. And then we have this Lovers card, which is your energy here. All right. So there is taking a risk to the Chariot, to the Star card. All right. Could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aquarius. But we certainly have healing here, Gemini. There's going to be an offer that comes in possibly from an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that offers you to kind of step in path with them, and it's going to ask you to take this leap of faith. All right, take this leap of faith. Okay. And then we have this Chariot. So a lot of you guys are going to be moving on a divine energy. So the Chariot can be a Cancer card, all right? Is the Cancerian card. So you're just moving forward with both reigns, all right? You have yin and yang in balance, but destiny's going to be taking a turn. So you're going to be moving very quickly into this way. And there's a lot of hope here with it closing out in the Star card. So a really positive week, but I do understand that there is a lot of heartache or disappointments that have preceded this, but it seems like this next week is going to kind of you're going to start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. All right. So if it has to do with finances, does he have money? He could. He really could. And if he doesn't have money, all right, he's working to have money. Okay, with this Knight of Pentacles energy. So there's a grounded. So there is some material stake. He's making investments. He might not be where he's going to be, let's say, in 10 years, but he could easily be planting those seeds to be financially stable in the future. He's on a good foot. Like, this is somebody who doesn't have their dream car, but they have a nice car, all right? And they could be working towards that if that is, in fact, this person, all right? But for, yeah, some of you guys, there's a healing situation for sure, but it's asking you to take this leap of faith. And just kind of go with it, go with the flow, and follow your own intuition and your insight. because an opportunity for a long-term and stable relationship could easily be presenting itself, Gemini. All right, and this could, and if it's with business, then this is a really great work opportunity where you could really be put on your life, you know, your divine purpose and stuff in a career setting with that decision that you decide to make. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Geminis. Thank you so much for tuning in. I feel that says yes, let him have the cash. Nope, didn't mention Sagittarius yet. We're now about to move into Aquarius, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like. Oops. And one more for Aquarius. Ooh. You're not going. Hope all is well. My night's going fine. Thank you. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, Aquarius. So this could be an opportunity for a long something financial, something stable, something material and grounded. All right. So an opportunity could easily be presenting itself that could present you with money or some sorts of tangible resources. All right. So really awesome grounded energy. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. And happy birthday, Aquarius. Happy birthday. Totally forgot. All right, so we have the Hierophant coming here, all right, in the tradition, followed by an Aquarius. So it seems like a lot of you guys are sticking to your guns, possibly to the point of being inflexible, Aquarius. But a lot of you are committed to the commitment of committing, all right? So with this Hierophant, could be connecting with a Taurus, but there is a need to follow tradition, all right, which is kind of interesting because Aquarius are so unconventional, but I think that might be the tradition that you're following, and you're kind of guarded. You're very much rooted in that. Yeah, look at this Seven of Wands. You're not willing to budge. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Three of Wands here. So there's a defensiveness against an opportunity that's coming in for itself. But if you follow tradition and stick to the path and keep your nose to the grindstone, it does have the potential for growth here, but there is waiting, longing for the information to be received. So it seems like by the end of this week, you could possibly invest something that you were hesitant to invest into, and you're nervous about how it's going to turn out, Aquarius. And so I don't see any I don't see any closure happening this week for you if you've been waiting to hear back from some sort of information. I can in fact see you just sending off your ships this week, where you start planting those seeds, as in sending out those resumes, as in, you know, letting the other person know how you feel, but you're not going to get that immediate feedback yet. It's going to come in possibly quite slowly with this Pentacle energy here. But loosen up, Aquarius. Remember to stay loosey-goosey. You can't control everything and you can't win them all. So just try to let some of this guard down, because it's going to move whether you want it to. And if this opportunity isn't the opportunity that's going to work out, then another one will easily present itself. So don't get hung up on it happening the way that you like it to happen, Aquarius. All right. So that's what I got for you. And then we're going to close out this scene with Gemini. All right. No, Libra. Sorry. And then we'll be done with our Earth Squad. And then we'll be last but not least, Fire Squad. Libras. Guys, don't forget to drop a like, please. And one. All right, let's see what's going on with our Libras for this week. What's going on with our Libras for this week? Libras. 2 and 1 with our Libras, right? All right, so we have the Nine of Cups, Libra. So wish fulfillment, all right? Getting everything that you ever wanted and imagined. Just an overall light energy here. All right, be mindful of overindulgence. Make sure that when you have, make sure that you share, Libra, all right? So we have the Five of Swords here, the Star card, a lot of Aquarian energy. We have the Empress, and I'll go ahead and take it with the Ace of Wands. So some of you guys could certainly be finding out about a pregnancy, all right, or expansion and growth in some way with an idea is fertilized. This sounds kind of weird, but with this particular combination, you know, this is a very sexual energy, just simply because you're dealing with the divine masculine and the beginning of the divine feminine here. So it seems like something gets that spark, something gets that oh, thank you, Mary. But it seems like something gets that spark. Something's gonna start off and take off. Something gets fertilized, if that makes sense. And this could come in the form of another person. Somebody just really a muse of some sort. Somebody just like lights your fire and gets you thinking about something. And this could be in business. Somebody can make you think about your business in a different way, and you're just like super excited with how you go about it. You're like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever heard. I'm super excited to do this now. Now I can see it growing, and you fertilized my idea. All right, it's not just a barren garden anymore, right? So there seemed to be a conflict of miscommunication in the past where somebody was stubborn and stuck on their ways. So be mindful of this, Libra. You know, you do want to seek balance. 5 does represent instability, so I know that this isn't something that you want to necessarily be comfortable with, but make sure that you're fun to play around, and make sure that you are asserting yourself and you're not letting people walk all over you. But there is a lot of hope for a situation that takes something to the next level. All right, Libra? So that is what I got for you guys. Now we are moving on to our fire sign that ends it for our air tribe. It is the fire squad. And we're going to start with Sagittarius, because I think that was the first one that I saw, all right? So hello to all my Saggies in the house, guys. Don't forget to drop, hey Monica, I didn't see you there. But don't forget to drop a like while you're here, guys. Yes, it can. Basically, the Page of Swords, and the reason why the Page of Swords represents stalking is just because it's wanting to gather as much information that you can on a certain situation. So if somebody's looking to know all that they can about you, and the method is to physically stalk you, then they'll do that. Now, the Page of Swords can represent other things such as education, but it's just mostly garnering information that you want to implement in some type of way, all right? So when that stalking is said, it can be physical. Normally has to do with social media, just because social media is easier access, and the devil can actually mean physically stalking too, but just making sure that there is a kind of toxic bond between the two of you that's hard to release, all right? Sorry, guys. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. So we have the underlying energy being the King of Pentacles. Something is taking its time, all right? Something is taking its time growing, okay, Sagittarius? And you're sad about it. Let's see. Yep, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the 7 of Swords. The Page of Pentacles here, the 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. It's all going to work out, Sagittarius. You're laying those seeds. Perhaps this could be something that you need to keep a secret, but it does work out with this 10 of Pentacles. You are certainly entering into a new cycle. Hello, Amy. You are entering into a new cycle of evolution, but something is taking its sweet old time, and I think that is driving you nuts and up a wall. Let's see what the 7 of Swords is here for, please. Hey, working on tarot reading. Good luck. It's so much fun. It's such a fun journey, all right? The King of Wands. So possibly you guys could be dealing with some type of infidelity, Sagittarius. And the person that you've been creeping around with is the person that you might ultimately end up with, interestingly enough. All right? Yeah, but there seems to be some sort of secretive, some sort of third-party situation. You could possibly be exiting one of the parties to make it a two-party situation and leads to ultimate happiness, but there is a message for stability. But this thing has just taken a lot of time and taken a lot of work, Sag. Let's see. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles, please. Can you clarify this top row, please? Oh, man. Sorry, hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right. Whew. My goodness. Man. Lord, I don't even know where we were. Yeah. The King of Pentacles again. Something that's just been taking a long time. It does lead to happiness, but there's just a level of patience that's going to be required. You'll get the wish fulfillment that you want. There is growth and expansion. There is going to be stability within this connection. But right now there is an air of secrecy. There is a third party situation or somebody else that is involved. But it seems like it's going to take a new light. And that transformation can start happening this week. But I don't see it completing. I feel like this reading was more of like a snapshot of what's happening right now, opposed to a big picture, Sagittarius. So this might only resonate with a few people. It's kind of what I got. All right. Right, I know. I don't know where he is. All right. I was wondering. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to drop a like while you're here. Aries, please. All right, Aries. Let's see what's going on. Aries in 3, 2, and 1. I don't know. Signs are done. We did finish water signs. We finished water signs. We finished earth signs. And we finished air signs. We're currently on fire signs. So the underlying energy that we have for you, Aries, is the Tower, all right? Could be connecting with the Scorpio, but there seems to be a destruction of a structure that is already there to establish something new. This can happen suddenly and upheaval, all right? But it's time to bring in something new, judgment, all right? A resurrection of the dead, okay? To the 10 of Wands. To the Ace of Swords. So there's clarity and communication that could be coming up in to something that was a burden. This could easily be something from the past that is rearing its head up again, all right? But the thing about the resurrection is once it's brought up, again, it's given new life and it's given new body. It's given that second chance for eternal happiness, all right? It's kind of like that ascension method. So whatever was being burdensome in the past, it seems like there is going to be a new clarity that comes in or a new conversation that comes in that you'll be able to share about it. But something happened that was kind of out of the blue, that was sudden. This is a very jerky energy, Aries. But again, this isn't something that should make you uncomfortable. You guys are the war gods. You can, you might get bruised and hurt, but you guys can certainly bounce back and fight for your right to party. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Oops, something flip over. All right, let's see. Why is a Judgment card here, please? So we have the 6 of Cups. So something certainly returning, perhaps a past life connection, but just something that you dealt with in the past. Could deal with children also. Then we have the 6 of, this is something returning. Something from the past is returning. It's resurrecting itself. Something that you felt like possibly was a burden. Let me see why the 10 of Wands is here, please. Let's see, sorry, 3. Why is the 10 of Wands here, please? Why is the 10 of Wands here, please? Wands here, please. And why is the 10 of Wands here, please? All right, let's see. Yeah, this could be like an emotional burden. Yeah, this cycle was certainly complete to reconcile with somebody. Could easily be receiving a message from an air sign, for somebody who was infertile or possibly infertile. Somebody, but had infidelity issues in the past and kind of went by the seam of their pants. They could be wanting to come back and rebuild and reconstruct, but there was a sense of burden in the past. But this communication comes in. Also could come in from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But somebody wants to communicate to you, and they're really passionate about you, this person or this thing, this boss. All right, just something that caused some friction in the past. Something that you thought was dead and kind of over is going to be making its way back. and for the kill and for the victory, all right, and could lead to some sort of happiness, all right. So that's what I got for you, Aries. And we're going to do our last but not least, Leos, okay? So let's see what's going on with our Leos for this next week, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining the chat. Don't forget to drop a like. I do appreciate the likes that I see already. I think this is the most that I've gotten in one reading. So thanks, guys. I truly appreciate y'all support. No idea. Oops. Thank you so much. Yep, Gemini has arrived. We are currently on Leo. Let's see, Leo 3. Thank you. I love you too. And one more shuffle for our Leos. Thank you for joining, Stardust. All right, Leo, so certainly could be walking away, turning your back on a situation, knowing that something no longer serves you, and walking away from it. But there certainly is a sense of sorrow here, all right? And longing and nostalgia, thinking back on the past. But it really hurt, and it's caused a lot of confusion. It's kind of what I'm getting, Leo. But it does seem like you are walking away, and you're going to start making those type of decisions. You're waiting for proposals to come in, and where are you going to go next, all right? Where are you going to go when you have 2 wands in your hand, all right? 2 wands in your hand and the whole future ahead of you, where you're going to point that, particularly after you come out of a state of regret and you're leaving something behind that you didn't really think that you're going to leave behind to begin with, all right? So here we have the World. Oh, wow, beautiful, closing out a cycle. So the High Priestess, man, major energy here. To the Queen of Pentacles, so self-love, all right? This is something that you intuitively knew had to happen, but you're certainly closing out a pretty difficult cycle that is leaving an emotional sense on you, Leo, because there was heartbreak. You did invest into this, and now you have to sorrowfully turn away. But the thing is this is going to put you on a new path with the High Priestess here. So follow your intuition and your gut, all right? You could even start receiving some type of financial gain from this, but this is something that karmically had to happen. So if you're sad and mourning about the job that you lost or whatever, this is something where you have to reconnect to something else, and you had to let go of whatever it was that you were holding on to in order to welcome this energy in. But once you do, you'll be able to feed it and nurture it and love it, and it will grow into something very beautiful. It's just going to require you to, sadly walk away from the situation, all right? So that is what I got. Scorpio, sorry. So we do have some self-love that's certainly coming in for you guys. So that is what I got for you. What was this? Leos. That's what I got for you, Leos. We just got through all of the readings. Oh, new watcher Mary, thank you so much. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate your presence and your gift here. So I really can't thank you enough. That always is so exciting when I see it. And I hope to see you again. I try to do this every Monday around the same time, about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then obviously like it posts afterwards, guys. So for all of you who are still here, let's go ahead and do a collective reading just to say thank you. I forgot to do the collective Stardust if you want to stick around for that. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, Rachel. Whoops. All right, I'm going to take it because this is fighting me. All right, somebody, collective that has been left out in the cold could be trying to rush back in. This can deal with very passionate energy, particularly sexual energy, but it could be deeper than that. This person just wants to return. Excuse me. But there was certainly a feeling of isolation that was here, all right? And this card certainly wants to make its appearance. You could be dealing with a fire sign, so that is a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. But it's mostly just somebody who really wants to rush in and get to the business, get to the dirty. You understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? All right? And if they want to be with you long term and it's more than something sexual, they just want to fix it. They want to fix it and come out of the cold with you. Right. So they're hoping that their heat will kind of melt that ice. All right, collective. So we have, look at this, the 9 of Pentacles. So single dingle, right? Focusing on yourself, self-care, love, abundance, work. How are you feeding yourself? How are you spending your time? How are you taking care of your home? Just really focused on you and single, how you're spending your time, right? And you could be dealing with this, but it does seem like possibly a lover could be coming back in. A soulmate could be coming back in, resurrecting from the dead. All right, the death card here could be connecting with the Scorpio, but something that was very sorrowful on the past. Also, I'm getting Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. All right, but something that has been left in the past could be coming and trying to infringe upon your singletude. You know what I'm saying? You have the Chariot here, could be connecting with the Cancer. All right, the Hierophant and the 7 of Swords. So what I'm getting is somebody certainly wants to come in and recommit very quickly. Somebody wants to latch onto you and move forward with you with this Chariot card here. Divine, there is certainly a deep connection here and a lot of major energy. So this could be a major week on a romantic front. For some of you guys could be receiving information about somebody that definitely was from the past. And there could be an offer of a commitment that's coming in for you, collective. But the problem is the 7 of Swords. There is still some sneaky, deaky shit happening in the meantime. There is some secrecy. Perhaps you're keeping this information to yourself. You don't want to share this, but you could be going behind somebody's back. This can also signify cheating, but it signifies that this commitment, there is a shroud of secrecy around it for whatever reason. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify that really quickly, collective, and see what we got. All right, yeah, you're going to certainly be receiving clarity, and this could easily be from somebody, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, right? 7 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. So yeah, there's secrecy and there's defensiveness here. Perhaps somebody could be married in this situation, but they're certainly closing a cycle. 777 here. All right, so this is closing a major cycle, but it seems like it's going to be done. There's something shady about it. All right, so sneaky deaky. So that is pretty much what I got for you, collective. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so happy to share my Monday nights with you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, so basically with that being said, I am going to be uploading all the rest of the other February videos. I just have to finish recording the earth signs, and I'm going to export and start uploading those hopefully tomorrow. So those are pretty much done. It's just a matter of like, you know, cutting them and getting them up to you guys. But I have them recorded, which is super exciting because that's always like the most tedious part of that journey. So good to see you. Thank you. So with that being said, guys, I cannot wait to see you next week. Please drop some comments and some likes. Don't forget to subscribe and share and be on the lookout for those February readings. All right. So until next time, peace.